I was wondering, why are there so many Chinese restaurants? How did they get here? How did they line it up, right? So I did some research. Well, I didn't really do some research, but I found out some good history facts. Now I want to explain to y'all how we got so many Chinese restaurants, Chinese food restaurants. All right. So basically, like back in like the 1800s, right? Um, Chinese people were not allowed into the United States of America, right? Because we know how the Chinese contributed to American history by working on the railroads as laborers. But in 1882 or something like that, they didn't allow any more Chinese laborers into the country. The only way you can come into the country was if you had a business. And if you had a business, you were able to come in and bring your family, right? So that loophole worked for a little bit till they shut that down, and they said your business has to be a restaurant. It couldn't
Mm.
be anything else. A business was
When was
classified
that?
as a restaurant. That happened in 1915 or the early 1900s.
Mm.
They did a court order, because once they found out about the loophole, they put a shutdown on all that stuff. So then there was a court order, and they said that your business had to be a restaurant is the only thing that can be classified as a business, not a barber shop, not a store, but it has to be a restaurant. So what did they do? They started coming and creating and starting up restaurants. Started opening up
Mm.
restaurants. That was the only way they were able to come into the country. So now they're able to do that, but back then in the 1920s and 15s, America was kind of, racist. They weren't giving minorities or foreigners any money. They wouldn't give them any money, right? So after a while, they knew that the Chinese restaurant owners and the people that wanted to start building it, making their restaurant dynasties or what have you, wanted to open up in white neighborhoods, and they said absolutely not. They wouldn't allow them to open up restaurants in white neighborhoods, but they would then allow them to get a loan to open up a restaurant in a predominantly black or a minority neighborhood. They would give them the money. Say, yo, you
Mhm.
want to open up? You want? Yep, it has to be in this zone. You have to
In this
put it. You have to put it in this area. Right?